Now, on Sunrise and streaming on crossroadstoday.com, a popular Hallettsville game room is no more after a fire there last Friday. We have the details. And there's a trend of layoffs across the nation. News giant Fox News has decided to part ways with its highest rated host. Here, which news anchor got put on the shelf. Plus, upcoming changes in the mortgage industry could mean higher costs for some home buyers. We have the details straight ahead.
Today is an alert day, and we may have a possible alert day later in the week. Hear about that more in the forecast.
Softball teams battled it out for their playoff hopes. We have the highlights in sports.
You're watching 25 News Now Sunrise. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Carolina Astrain. Today is the 25th day of April 2023. The time is now 6:30 on your Tuesday morning, and it is National Zucchini Bread Day. I know I purchased some from a vendor at the Victoria Farmers Market recently at Darius. They have it every Wednesday and Saturday now, and Saturday looks to be, according to your forecast, a good day to make it out to the market.
It might be a good day to make it out. I was probably Wednesday too, but I need to try some of that zucchini bread. I've never had that. Looking at today's forecast though, right now we're looking at 65, which isn't bad, but we have some bad weather on the way. Today, remember, today is an alert day. Plan my day, starting off the day pretty chill, 65 degrees. Going into noon is looking really cloudy, looking like we might have some rain on the way, but coming into 4 o'clock, it is going to be storming. We have scattered thunderstorms on the way later this evening, but I wouldn't say put on a raincoat. I would say pull out that umbrella because we're getting up to 83 degrees. So it's going to be pretty warm for a little raincoat. You might melt in that rain and get washed away. Satellite and radar, right now we're looking at some scattered showers around the area. It's not too bad, just a little mist in some places and a little rain. No thunderstorms yet, but they are on the way. Looking at our current temperatures, we're seeing 65 in our area, 62 in Houston, 64 in San Antonio. And just yesterday, they were down to the 30s and the 40s in this area. Now they're looking at the high 50s and 40s in some regions, but it's warming up for them. Hopefully that trend continues for us. I can tell you more about that in our forecast, but it is looking pretty good after Thursday. Carolina, back to you.
Thank you, Adarius. A Houston man arrested on charges of human smuggling. The suspect, Miguel Aviles Medina, is accused of smuggling 6 people. Medina and the undocumented immigrants were taken down after a bailout in the Wharton area. The Wharton County Sheriff's Office says 2 of the undocumented immigrants are from Guatemala and the other 4 are from Mexico. U.S. Border Patrol determined they entered the U.S. illegally. They were later turned over to the Border Patrol custody. Medina was taken to the Wharton County Jail. He faces human smuggling charges and a charge of evading arrest or detention with a motor vehicle. One person hospitalized after a crash Monday morning in Jackson County. 1 vehicle involved. The Jackson County Sheriff's Office reports the crash happened at FM 234 South at County Road 312 near Vanderbilt. No further details on the crash are released at this time. A well-known Hallettsville game room destroyed in a fire last Friday, that reported by the Hallettsville Tribune-Herald. Sources say the gaming hall, Saguaro Country, was totally engulfed in flames. The fire started in the bar or kitchen area and was possibly an electrical fire. The Hallettsville Fire Department was on the scene for about 2 hours. Fox News announced it has parted ways with popular primetime host Tucker Carlson. Carlson's program, Tucker Carlson Tonight, has long been one of Fox's top-rated programs. In a statement Monday, the company thanked Carlson for his service to the network, but did not provide an explanation for his exit. His last program aired Friday. Fox News said an interim show will be hosted by rotating Fox News personalities until a new host is named. Following a similar trend, longtime CNN anchor Don Lemon announced he is terminated from the network. Lemon wrote in a statement on Twitter that he was informed by his agent that he was being terminated Monday. The CNN This Morning anchor added that management did not have the decency to tell him directly that he was fired. In a tweet, CNN refuted Lemon's account as inaccurate. The network said he was offered a chance to meet with management, but instead released a statement on Twitter. Disney began its latest round of layoffs Monday, with the entertainment giant saying that about 4,000 employees will be affected before the final round of cuts begins before the summer starts. Ultimately, Disney plans to shed about 7,000 jobs in total as part of a reorganization that will help save the company $5.5 billion in cost. That's about 3% of the company's workforce, which stood at about 220,000 last October. We now turn to the changes in the mortgage industry that could mean higher costs for homeowners with a good credit score and lower costs for those with a lower credit score. It's all because of a new federal rule.
It's a change many homeowners will find surprising. Beginning next month, some people with good credit scores may actually end up paying higher mortgage fees, while those with lower credit scores will pay less.
Because of these changes, the advantage of having a higher credit score or making a larger down payment is not as big as it used to be.
It's a new federal rule going into effect May 1st.
The change that the administration made is meant to make it easier for borrowers who have a lower credit score.
The goal is to boost affordable housing and provide more equitable access to homeownership.
The administration's stated purpose behind making these changes is to help make it easier for borrowers who have historically been disadvantaged and have had a hard time accessing credit.
First-time home buyers with credit scores ranging from 720 and 760, for example, could pay more under the new rule.
They could see an extra $2,600 on a mortgage of $350,000. It is real money, but not enough to break the bank.
Critics say the rule subsidizes homeowners who shouldn't be getting a mortgage in the first place.
It's another subsidy.
Experts say the biggest increases could be felt by those who put 15 to 20% down on a home.
You might choose to put down a somewhat smaller down payment, say 5% instead of 7%, and that might make a difference for you.
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
The new rule also makes it more expensive for borrowers to refinance. Okay, get your cell phone and scan this QR code. It's our quick response code to download the Crossroads Today app. You can get breaking news alerts, vote on our viewer poll, get the latest in news, weather, and sports, and learn all about our ongoing contest right there. On the app, submit those news tips and photos. The time is now 6:36 on your Tuesday morning. Here's a look at what's coming up on 25 News Now Sunrise. A class from Trinity Elementary School took a field trip to learn about the Jewish faith.
President Biden set to announce his second run for the Oval Office. I'm ABC's Faith Abube in Washington. Details coming up.
Why is today a possible alert day, and why we may have more for the rest of the week. Hear that and more.
Get a jump start into your new car or truck at Bravo Autos. Our team is geared up and ready to take you to the finish line. Woo! We have the best brands and models at unbeatable prices. Who are we? Bravo!
The biggest Jeopardy event ever is in prime time.
Monday, May 8th. 6 all-time greats.
What is Grit?
Who's Caro?
What is Mean Girls?
One incredible tournament.
Oh, I think you should get this checked out. Bring it.
Who will be crowned the first ever Jeopardy Masters champion? If we have any more games like that, I don't know if my heart is going to hold out.
Jeopardy Masters primetime event starts Monday, May 8th, 8, 7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Tired of your typical clock in, clock out job? You need a rewarding career in an entertaining environment that you'll enjoy. Take yourself out of the box and come to the Victoria Television Group. We have an active, fun, creative atmosphere that can help you succeed and keep those everyday work blues away. Come join our energetic and outgoing sales team. Renew your career and learn to use skills you didn't know you had. Call us 361-575-2500 or email opportunity@victoriatelevision.com for more information.
Are you ready to stop letting big business take your customers away? Phase 3 Digital is your #1 digital marketing resource to keep your customers shopping with you. With an office right here in the Crossroads and a team of support across the nation, we can help you wherever your business is in the online journey. From building a site to developing e-commerce capabilities to growing your customer base, we will drive results. It is time to take the next step in growing your business with Phase 3 Digital. Are you ready to take your customers back? Give us a call or visit us online to get started.
There's a powerful beast roaming these woods. And if you listen, you can hear it. Every now and then, you get a glimpse of it.
Grandpa telling his stories again.
The 2023 Toyota Tundra. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back, Crossroads. Let's take a look at our future tracker. Right now we're at 10 a.m. on Tuesday and going up to 6 p.m. this evening. We got some rain in our area, not much rain in our area, but we definitely do have rain in our area, which is why today is an alert day. And going into later tonight, it is gone, and we won't have to worry about it on Wednesday either. And going into Thursday, however, we got a cold front coming our way, and we got more rain in our area, which means another possible alert day. Right now, we're looking at some rain, some scattered showers around, and we're looking at a little bit more in this area. You see, the darker the green, the more mean is the weather, and we're getting into yellow, which means we have some warnings. And we may have a marginal warning in Cuero, Etna, Hallettsville. So you guys just prepare yourselves for that heavy rain. Carolina, back to you.
Thank you, Adarius. In a winner-go-home game, the Stars shined out on the diamond. Sports director Gino Perez has more.
Howdy Crossroads, two area teams faced off in a win-or-go-home game between two rivals, the Edna Cowgirls and the Industrial Cobras. The only senior on the Edna Cowgirl team, Lainey Dolish, hits a home run to start the game off, giving the Cowgirls a 1-0 lead early on. The Cowgirls continue to add to their lead, this time a blooper to right, scoring pitcher Jashanti Guerra. But in the fifth inning, the Cobras would load him up, and a clutch single up the middle is going to bring home 2 runs, and we're tied going late into the game. The Cobras would go on to scratch another run across on an RBI groundout to take the lead. Edna, one last chance. Dolish, who homered earlier, hits it off the wall. She has to settle for a double, but unfortunately the Cowgirls could not bring her home. The game ends on a shallow pop fly to center field. Industrial Cobras are moving on. The Cobras are moving on and will face Nixon Smiley, who won its district. Now they'll play in a best-of-3 series. They haven't nailed down a location or time yet, but they will play Thursday night. Coach Chastity Matula said they wanted to play this series as early as possible because they have 2 girls who are also competing in regional track meets. Cuero also won its game 10-3 and are first in district. That's your 25 Sports Now.
Thank you, Gino. And we want to invite you to experience our digital streaming service, Crossroads Today Plus. You can find it on your connected TV through Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and on your cell phone. Just search Crossroads Today Plus. We now turn to the race for the White House and President Biden's imminent formal announcement that he's running for a second term. Sources tell ABC the news will come in the form of a video release as soon as today.
Exactly 4 years since he officially launched his 2020 presidential bid, President Biden set to do it all over again. Biden expected to officially announce his re-election campaign in the coming hours through a video message, asking voters to give him 4 more years to finish what he started on a range of issues, including the economy, climate change, infrastructure, and education.
Let's give public school teachers a raise. A raise. I mean it. You can stand for that one. It's important.
ABC News has learned that Julie Chavez Rodriguez, a senior White House advisor and the granddaughter of American labor leader Cesar Chavez, is being seriously considered to run the president's re-election campaign. But the president faces a tough battle ahead on the campaign trail. Republicans ready to hammer him on his record. Polling also shows that 70% of Americans, including a majority of Democrats, do not want President Biden to run for the Oval Office again, in part due to his age. Biden, already the oldest American president, would be 86 years old by the end of a second term.
This raises lots of concerns, justifiable concerns in my view, about his ability to fulfill all the obligations of the office, concerns about his health. The front runner on the Republican side is no spring chicken either. If it ends up being Trump, he will be 78.
Donald Trump, the former president, gaining support among Republican lawmakers as questions grow over whether Florida Governor Ron DeSantis plans to jump into the race.
Governor, polls show you falling behind Trump. Any thoughts on that?
I'm not a candidate, so we'll see if and when that changes.
And despite some hesitation, the president still has the support of 88% of Democrats. The Democratic Lieutenant Governors Association already telling ABC News it plans to spend nearly $1 million to mobilize lieutenant governors across the country to shore up votes for a Biden-Harris ticket. In Washington, Faith Abube, ABC News.
A class from Trinity Elementary School took a field trip to the Temple B'nai Israel in Victoria yesterday. The school is doing a bridge of learning between the synagogue and other houses of worship. Trinity members felt it was important to learn about faith by physically visiting a place of worship. The students then visited a mosque to learn about Islamic values. The students, Rabbi and stand-in Rabbi Bernard Klimas, believe this was an extremely educational gathering.
Mr. Klimas's teachings and growing up, he was able to exchange that with these children to broaden their base of understanding.
And it's just really cool just coming to see all this. And like, you gotta remember, like, nobody's like that different from us. It's all the basic fundamentals in every religion and all that. So it was pretty cool overall.
This year is B'nai Israel's 100th anniversary. They will have an open house this fall to celebrate with everyone of all faiths. The time is now 6:45 on your Tuesday morning. Still to come. Working late nights, getting no paid sick leave can have a big impact on your mental health.
The savings keep adding up for Fred Loya customers. In recent months, people who switched from Geico, Allstate, and Progressive to Fred Loya Insurance saved over $1,700 a year. State Farm customers saved over $1,300 a year. Include the savings of Fred Loya customers from multiple states, and that's a combined savings of over $1.1 million a year. Start paying less for your car insurance. Call or visit fredloya.com. If you don't call, you don't save.
Every day we help kids navigate the realities of the world and make healthy, lifelong choices. Kids learn about alcohol, tobacco, and drugs in lots of ways, often from friends and siblings. While kids may hear lots of harmful information, parents do play a huge role in helping them make the right decision. Talking to your child, sitting down to a family meal at night just to discuss how their day went, or encouraging extracurricular activities can make all the difference.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a new warning about ATM scams.
We believe this is a nationwide crime trend.
The surveillance footage shows alleged criminals in action at the ATM. The suspect on the left drops money on the ground, tapping the targeted customer to get his attention. And as soon as he turns, the second suspect quickly steps over, pulling the victim's bank card out of the ATM and, according to police, replacing it with a dummy card. Police say those suspects later withdrew thousands from that man's account. The NYPD telling Good Morning America this is not an isolated incident.
The perpetrators are coming from out of the state and in most cases out of the country and coming here, traveling here with the specific intention of finding victims.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more on how this scam works, plus the expert tips to keep you and your money safe. With your GMA First Look, I'm Trevor Ault, ABC News, New York.
Dancing is everything. Soccer is the best.
But her moderate to severe eczema could make it hard for her.
My skin was so itchy and my outfit was uncomfortable. Now, my skin's not as itchy.
Now, we're staying ahead of her eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema, so they can have clearer skin and less itch. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a wonderful thing.
Ask your child's eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal their skin from within.
Welcome back, Crossroads. We'll take a look at today's forecast. If I were you, I would cancel my plans because We are getting up to 80 degrees, but we are having scattered thunderstorms and a very cloudy, very gray day like this suit I got on. And going into tonight, the storms are gone. However, the clouds are still there and we're getting down to 67 degrees. So it'll be a cool, blech night. Going into tomorrow, it'll be 83 degrees. We'll have some cloudy skies, but it'll be a little bit warmer, a little bit nicer. But will it stay this way? No, it will not. We're looking at our 7-day forecast. Today is an alert day, 50% chance of rain, but Wednesday is cool. Thursday, the rain is back. Another possible alert day, but going into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is warm, mostly cloudy. Going into Money Making Monday, you don't have to worry about no rain anyway either. Again, Kelly, back to you.
Thank you, Darius. Working late nights, inflexible schedules, and having no paid sick leave can have a big impact on your mental health. That's from a new report from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. The CDC says about 1 in 37 working adults experience serious psychological distress in 2021. Some experience negative feelings so severe that it impaired social and occupational functioning and required treatment. The report says people working the night shift were twice as likely to report serious psychological distress than those on the day shift. Rates of distress were also significantly higher among workers who did not have paid sick leave and those with inconsistent schedule and pay. Experts say a lack of control is at the heart of many of these work conditions linked to poor mental health. Leading us to your viewer poll, do you get paid sick leave? Okay, let's take a look. 48% of you say yes, 22% of you say no, and 30% of you say you're retired. We want to keep hearing from you. Come to crossroadstoday.com/vote to take part in our viewer poll. You can also scan the QR code. It's right there on your screen to take part. Netflix making a huge investment in South Korea. The company plans to invest $2.5 billion over the next 4 years to produce Korean TV shows, movies, and reality shows. CEO of Netflix announced the plans after meeting with the South Korean president. The CEO said the investment is double what the streaming company has invested in South Korea between 2016 and 2022. Netflix says 4 out of the 10 all-time most watched non-English TV contents are Korean, citing Squid Game, All of Us Are Dead, The Glory, and Extraordinary Attorney Woo. The president of South Korea called the investment a huge opportunity for the South Korean content industry, creators, and Netflix. Still to come on Sunrise, news to know before you go. A 3-year-old girl was killed and a woman seriously hurt in a fiery car crash Monday in Kansas.
Join American Legion Post 166 for a special family play day at 1402 East Santa Rosa Street from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, April 29th. There will be games, food, and beverages, and fun for the whole family. Help American Legion Post 166 support suicide prevention for veterans.
Living with metastatic breast cancer means I cherish my memories, but I don't just look back on them. I look forward to the chance to make new ones every day with Verzenio.
Verzenio is proven to help you live significantly longer when taken with fulvestrant. Verzenio plus fulvestrant is for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer that has progressed after hormone therapy. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
I'm making future memories every day with Verzenio.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
It's Live with Kelly and Mark.
I just want to say a quick thank you for trusting me to be your co-pilot. I really appreciate it. And thank you.
Tuesday, Laura Dern and her mother, Diane Ladd. Plus, Miranda Lambert. And Spring Has Sprung Week continues.
Where should I walk? Right here? Is this good?
Yeah, you can walk right there. This is your show. Do whatever you want.
You walk in.
Oh, the power. The mother has arrived, y'all.
Woo! Hello, Kelly! Megan Trainor. You're pregnant! Is your family freaking out?
They're so excited. But I also announced in the house, like, we're trying, you know, so they were like,
Yay! Plus Tom Pelfrey. And we have a huge baby announcement. You haven't revealed the gender of your second baby yet.
We revealed our first one on your show. Let's do it again for Kelly Clarkson!
And now it's time for today's question of the day. The now traditional telephone greeting hello was first suggested by this famous inventor. Who is it? Okay. Adarius, we've had several guesses this morning for Alexander Graham Bell or his wife, Thomas Edison. Let's see, Lionel Richie. Someone posted a funny meme of Drew Barrymore. Love that on our social. And then Thomas Edison. So lots of guesses. I think we're ready for the answer.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, let's take a look and Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison. I would have guessed Lionel Richie too.
Oh, Lionel Richie or Adele, right? Hello. No, well, thank y'all so much for taking part in today's question of the day. We'll have another fun question of the day tomorrow morning to get those wheels turning. Heart-wrenching news out of Kansas as a 3-year-old girl was killed in a fiery car crash Monday evening. A car lost control on the roadway and swerved into a Quick Trip parking lot, striking a car that was getting gas. The collision knocked over the gas pump and led to a significant explosion. The 3-year-old girl was sitting inside the car that was receiving the gas as her mother was out pumping the gas. The mother was seriously hurt and taken to the hospital. Police are investigating what caused the crash. Early voting in Victoria for the May 6 election started Monday. The numbers from the Victoria County Election Administrator look like this. 322 people voted in person early Monday. 4 mail-in votes were received Monday for a total of 59 mail-in votes so far. Early voting for the May 6 election going on at 3 Victoria County locations. Early voting at the Dr. Petty Dodson Public Health Center at 2805 North Navarro, Classroom A, running through May 2nd, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Early voting today will also be at 2 more Victoria County locations. That's at Victoria College, the Victoria College Student Center. That's at 2200 East Red River Street. And they'll start early voting as early as 8 a.m. all the way to 5 p.m. Another place in Victoria County is Yainez Volunteer Fire Department, those with similar hours. A traffic pattern change coming to U.S. Highway 59 in Victoria County. Starting today, the City of Victoria reports the frontage roads on U.S. Highway 59 will be permanently converted into one-way between State Highway 185 and U.S. Highway 87. This is expected to be completed the same day. TxDOT reports this will let the contractors start rebuilding the new entrance and exit ramps. The Texas Workforce Commission reports HCS Renewable Energy LLC out of Wharton County will lay off 62 people on June 18th. The business is located in El Campo. 12 mini strutters ages 7 to 10 years old showed off their stuff at their second to last practice of the season Monday evening. The mini group at the South Texas Strutters were honing their skills for this weekend's Orlando competition. They focused on cleaning up formations and improving technique. Today will be the last practice before they compete for real at the Dance Summit in Orlando.
I just think that our choreography is more harder, so I think we can do better.
The senior group that 25 News Now covered last week ended up moving through 3 rounds before being eliminated in the semifinals, just 1 round before the finals last week in Orlando. We wish those young girls the best of luck. All right, and we want to introduce you to our digital streaming service, Crossroads Today Plus. You can find it on your connected TV through Amazon Fire TV, Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, and on your cell phone, just search Crossroads Today Plus. Let's take one last look at our viewer poll. Today's viewer poll, we asked, do you get paid sick leave? Not everyone does. 46% of you said yes. 23% of you said no, and 32% of you said you're retired. It does make a huge difference to have paid sick leave. I know from experience, especially going through this pandemic. Let's go ahead and get a first one storm weather anchor. Last look at our forecast with Adarius. Adarius, aren't we so thankful for paid sick leave? Gosh.
Yes, we are so thankful for that. But I'm not thankful for this weather today. Tuesday is an alert day. We're going to see some rain, and we may see some rain again Thursday with another possible alert day. But when Friday rolls around, we can have fun in the sun now that all the hard work is done, because the sun will be back and we'll see it all the way through the weekend, making it all the way to Monday, money making Monday, as I say. So pack your umbrellas, get ready for the rain today. Wednesday, we'll see some clouds, it'll be fine. But once you get to Thursday, there'll be more rain, so pack your umbrella again with a marginal threat today. So just be prepared and be ready for a lot of rain. But coming Friday, you won't have to worry about any of that. You won't have to worry about it on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. So you'll have a great weekend. I know I will too. Carolina, back to you.
Thank you, Adarius, and thank you for joining us. Hope you get to soak up the sun and join us tonight for 25 News Now at 6 and 10.